Everybody, it's Dan, hope you're well. So just off to pick up a little one. In this video, I want to talk about how to get stuff done when you lead a busy lifestyle. Hey everybody, Dan, hope you're well today. So let's talk about this. How on earth do you get stuff done when you're busy? You've got to work, you've got a job, you've got a business to run, you've got kids, you've got a partner, etc, etc. How do you allocate time? How do you find time? And so on. So let's cover that today. So just this morning I was reviewing my goals for 2021, which is when we're recording this, whenever you happen to be listening or watching, and we're in January, and I'm looking at it in terms of where are we going, what needs to get done, what have I committed to in terms of getting my results. And so, for example, some of those are releasing new products, new training products and so on. And we get such good feedback from our other ones. We've got two at the moment. We've got a property sourcing training which sells hundreds of copies. I mean, just it's flown out the door. And then we've got another one which is £27, and it's a course about how to make a course and how to make passive income. And that's also done well, but not as well as the property sourcing one. But still, it's it's £500 a month. It's a great little product. It sells itself, and it generates an income. So I know that I need to go out and produce and create more products because this is what people want. And not only that, the style in which I create the products, people seem to really enjoy. So not only that about enjoying, but they actually get through the content, which is one of the big problems. That if you're like me, I've got an attention span of a gnat. So I can't watch an hour long video trying to get the little bit that I need. Give me 3 minutes of a particular subject, I can get through it, wonderful. And actually that's why you may have noticed our podcasts are a lot smaller, and that's because people haven't got the same amount of attention span that they had before. They just don't have it. So someone's overtaking me, can you believe it? Nobody ever overtakes me. So I just don't even care these days. So the idea here is, how on earth do you allocate time? Because I'm busy like you are. I might be busy doing different things, but I'm still busy. You know, all our lifestyles are busy. We're not all at home sat watching Netflix because we're on furlough. So how do we do it? So the first step is you've got to write down your goals. You've got to work out what is it that you actually want. When you know what you want, that should then easily translate into knowing what are the tasks that need to get done in order to achieve that goal. It's pretty obvious, right? So for example, if my goal this year is to produce 5 more training courses, one every 2 months, let's just say, and we can probably do more than that. We should really be doing one a month. You know, if we did one a month, could we make £500 off each training per month? Maybe some more, maybe some less, but that's a nice little goal. You create 6, that's £3,000 a month. I mean, you just can't go wrong with that, right? So we know that that's what we should be doing. But where do we fit it in? How do we do it? And the only way that I actually know how to do this, and I only ever share the stuff that I personally do. I don't share stuff that I've read about. I only share stuff that I've actually physically done. We've bought millions of pounds of property. We manage it from here in Spain. I can talk about that. Maybe that's one of our training courses, but I can talk about that till I'm blue in the face, right? Not a problem at all. Give me 24 hours, I can talk non-stop, because we've got the experience. So we only ever cover that. So in terms of what I do, you've got to get the goals down so you know what you should be doing, and then you have to allocate the time. This is like, if you don't allocate the time and you say to yourself, well, you know what, Dan, I'm going to do this when I find the time to do it, you'll never find the time to do it. This is like the financial freedom thing where people say pay yourself first. What they actually mean is, don't say, well, whatever's left at the end of the month, that's the bit that I'll invest. Because invariably, you'll spend up to whatever you earn. Whereas if you say at the start of the month, I'm going to put £200 a month, whether I've got it or not, at the first of each month, that's going to go into a savings account, you will find a way of still surviving that month even though you spent that £200. Whereas if you hope to have £200 left at the end of the month, it just doesn't happen. This is the same with time allocation. If you just go, well, I'll allocate an hour a day once I've got time left. So what, you're going to between 10 and 11 p.m. before you go to bed, that's your hour. Come on, that's just not good. It's not going to happen, is it? It's just not the way that we work as a species. We have to allocate the time. So if you say, okay, do you know what, this is exactly what I've done, between 12 and 1 I'm going to allocate, it's not 12 and 1, it's 12 and 1 hour time, because we're an hour ahead, so it's 11 and 12 UK time, and I'm correcting myself because we go live Monday through Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 12 noon, so I was confusing myself. Anyway, so between 11 and 12 UK time, I have allocated 1 whole hour for course creation. Now that course creation hour, 1 hour might be writing the course, or it might be writing a module, okay? And then the next day is filming and uploading the module. And so if you do it like that, and you've got 8 videos per module, and you do that over 2 weeks, it's 14 days, call it 10, because Monday to Friday, you can take weekends off. Now you've got 10 modules with 3 or 4 videos in. You can write write a module for 45 minutes and spend a bit of time recording. However you want to mix this up, you might want to spend a little bit more time, you want to spend less time, and some people go, well, yeah, I haven't got time to do it because I work all day. Do it in your lunch break. Drive to your local park. You might be a little bit cold, but drive to your local park, get the tripod, put it on a stand. Nobody cares where you're filming this stuff, right? So I have to allocate the time. Likewise, my fitness is dreadful right now. It's been dreadful for we're coming up to at least 3 weeks, probably 24 days or so. It's been dreadful. I'm not allocating any time to it. So now, as from Monday onwards, today's Wednesday today, I'm allocating the actual time to do my workout, an hour and a half, run and weights, plus an hour for course creation. If I don't allocate that time, it doesn't get done. I don't get to a 10 p.m. in the night and go, well, I've not done my workout, I'll squeeze it in now. It just doesn't get done. And I'm guessing that most people are like me. That's how I see the world. And be grateful that everybody's not like me. It'd be a nightmare place to live. But I assume everybody's like me, with the same foibles that I've got and the same issues that I've got, and so on and so on. I see the world a particular way. I've got the same issues as everybody else. And so these strategies that I've got for overcoming these issues, like time management, I assume that everybody else has exactly the same problem, and pretty much that's accurate, I would say. So your task then after this video is to work out, 1, your goals. Gotta get those goals written down. And then after you've worked out what your goals are, you've then got to allocate the time to doing the task. Now, you don't even need to know what you're doing in that hour. You don't get there and you already know. It might be within that hour, you're actually going to start working out what it is that you're going to be doing. And that's totally fine. You've allocated the hour. And then is not the time to walk the dog, or put the kettle on, or put the washing on, or do the ironing, or go to B&Q, or do whatever it is that you think you need to do that's more important. It is the hour that you've allocated, or 30 minutes, or an hour and a half, or whatever. That is the time that you've allocated to getting this task done, so that when you then look at your goals in 6 months' time, you've actually accomplished a lot of what's on that list. Alright, I hope that's useful for you. We'll catch up with you on the next video. My name is Dan Latto. Have a good day. Take care.